In this video, I'm going to show you how to use tape to create this 3D effect. I've decided why not start applying the techniques to my templates so that I can show you the techniques and also make things I enjoy making, like a clutch or a handbag. I'm beginning to lay my fiber out over my resist clutch template. If you want to learn how to lay fiber out over a resist template such as the clutch, you can find the detailed how to make a wet felted clutch in the resist playlist. If you don't want to measure and draw the template yourself, you can find the templates in Muff's Etsy shop on Etsy. Keep in mind that some of these templates do need to be printed at a large format printer, also called a draft printer, an architectural printer. You might even be able to print the template at your local print shop as a poster size, and all templates must be printed at actual size 100%. Once you cut out your template at home, don't forget to trace it onto some flat foam or some other sort of material as a permanent template that you can keep so you can reuse it over and over again. I also like to tape my resist edges where I will be making a cut. This way I can reuse this resist for another project. So far I have laid out 2 perpendicular layers, but I recommend for this part to lay your fiber out 4 layers. This is the base of your clutch. I did not have painter's tape on hand, but I highly recommend you only use painter's tape because I had an issue with the electric tape sticking to the wool when I tried to pull it off, and it wasn't fun at all, and some of it didn't even work. In the end, I loved how this handbag turned out. You can apply the tape in any direction you want, and you do not need to cross-hatch the tape. You could also create stripes. Once I have laid out my tape, I am going to begin laying out the rest of my layers on top of the tape. And because I'm making a bag, I'm going to lay out my fiber first in both directions. Then I'm going to flip it over and apply the tape on the other side. The reason I am doing it this way is because I was worried that the tape would fly off my project, but you could simply place your bubble wrap on top and then flip it over and apply the rest of your tape and then begin covering your project. It was a little bit tedious to do this, but I'm sure there are so many different ways you could apply the tape. For example, you could likely pass the tape over your entire project to the other side as one piece. I'm now going to fold over my edges. Then I will continue laying out my fiber on the other side. I'm laying out my fibers as I normally would to make a wet felted clutch, only this time there was a break halfway through where we applied our tape. If you are finding this part confusing and the layers confusing, you can re-watch the How to Make a Clutch video where I show in more detail how to apply layers to a wet felted clutch resist. I'm going to begin cutting out the tape. Now that my project has felted a little bit, you can see the tape lines and where the cuts will need to be made. I first cut a hole in the fabric with my pointed scissors, and then I used my long, sharp scissors to cut the line all the way across. I wasn't sure exactly if I was cutting it on the center, but I found after I did the first set of 5 tape lines, it was much easier to cut the rest. Rolling the felt on itself will help create creases in the felt and show where the lines are, and that might help you find the cut lines. At this point, I really hoped you use painter's tape, and you'll just find this process so much easier. You will see in this next part that I try and pull the tape out, and it's just not that fun. My base pink layer grabs onto the sticky side of the tape and it starts pulling my fibers apart, and the pink eventually adheres to the green fiber when I finish felting my project. And in the end, I need to undo this. I need to pull up the green fiber and detach it, and I decide only to do one side. But at this point now, you shouldn't have this problem at all. You should have used painter's tape, and this tape will easily just slide off your project.